Howdy, y'all. Welcome to Hayes & Barrel Craftworks, here on the Hayes & Barrel Homestead and our home whiskey room. I'm the Alchemist, and I've got with me
the Whiskey Wimp.
And if you've tuned in this week at all, you've seen that the Whiskey Wimp and I were on a noob journey.
Yeah.
And what do you think so far with the journey?
It has been interesting. It's been a lot of growth, a lot of laughs.
It's been a good time as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, a lot of tears. I'm kidding. There's been no tears. Only tears of joy. This has been awesome.
So what we've been doing this week is we've taken my last 3 weeks of videos and we're breaking them down. We're doing the first ever Hayes & Barrel Craftworks blinds. We started with the bourbons, the budget bourbons,
Yeah.
and then the bourbons under $30. And now, today, this will drop on Friday, we're doing the bourbons under $50. And what we have for this week then, or for today, I'm sorry, we're doing Michter's. We're doing 1792. And I'm taking a pause here on 1792. For many of you who tune into my videos or who chat with me at all, you know my 1792 struggle. You see right here my 1792 struggle. My cork top breaks off. And when I did my video last week, I showed you my struggle with my cork top, and I tipped it upside down, right?
Oh.
You see that? See that bourbon waste?
Wow. It brings a tear to the eye.
And the tear I've got right now, y'all, is look what my beautiful bride did. Can you see that?
How could she?
Mi amor, can you see that?
Look at what you did.
Get a bucket.
She shoved that cork in. I don't know how I'm getting that out. I don't want to push it in. So
Yeah.
this week, I was having a chat. I can't remember which chat it was. So my Bourbon Auto bros out there, here's my plea. I was chatting with one of y'all. Who was it? And I said, when you're done with your 1792 cork, send it to me, please. Send it to me. Clearly, I need a new 1792 cork. All right.
Alchemist.
The last one. We've got Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Select. So that's our blind today. And as you all know, we're pre-recording all this on Sunday. These will drop Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Barring any of the technical issues, my beautiful bride and I, well, mainly my beautiful bride, she's my media expert. Barring any of the technical issues that she and I have been having over the last couple of weeks, I tell you what, last Friday's video, she got it done something like, I don't know, 5 or 6 o'clock Friday night. It didn't load until Saturday morning. So we intended to have a Friday video. I even dropped the Friday in when we got done recording it and put it up there. It didn't drop until actually load until Saturday morning sometime. So we've been having loads of technical issues. So I apologize to you all. So everything goes right. We pre-recorded tonight on Sunday for Monday, Wednesday, Friday drops. I thank the Whiskey Wimp a lot for coming in and doing all these all in one night, doing 3 blinds. That's 9 Glens of whiskey, and he's been a trooper. Thank you so much, Whiskey Wimp, for tuning in. Let's get started with A, shall we?
We shall. It's been a great whiskey weekend getaway.
All right, give her a roll. Once again, my beautiful bride, she poured all these for us. They've aired out for us already.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
She wrote them down. She's the only one who knows what they are. The Whiskey Wimp and I have no idea. Oh, dang.
And remind me, Alchemist, what tier are we at? This is the
50 and under. 50 and under.
So we went budget under 20 to 30 to 50.
Yeah, so budget bourbons are under $20. 30 and under, and now we're at, well, under 30, and now we're at under 50. And just so you know, the Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Select just makes that mark. It's $49.99.
Wow.
So
we're not counting sales tax on our...
Nope. No sales tax. No sales tax.
All right.
So the legs on this one, I mean, this is
Ooh la la.
this is viscous.
Yeah.
So when you step it up a mark, you've got some viscosity happening there.
She thick, Alchemist.
I'm going in for my usual sips.
Alrighty.
You do you. And that's what we've been talking so far. Oh, dang. That's what we've been talking so far through this whole thing.
Yep.
Is we're set up here for a beginner, for a whiskey noob. We've got the cucumber water. We've got the coffee for the nose. You cleanse your palate as you need to.
Yep.
You cleanse your nose as you need to. You reset everything.
Yeah.
The cucumber, for those of you who have not tuned in at all this week, cucumber helps reset the palate. So we've got cucumber water to help with that. In fact, before we came in here, we actually had some chunks of cucumber to reset us both. And coffee is a good thing to cleanse the nose too. So we've got coffee grounds in there and it's just a plain coffee ground. We don't do flavored coffee grounds. Helps cleanse the nose. So as you need to, you reset and you get a fresh nose, you get a fresh palate. For myself, as I do whiskeys, when I do a tasting and I try to get the nose and the palate and the nose are both connected. So I need a sip or two or three or four, I always say. And depending on the whiskey, I need that before my nose is ready to get everything on the nose. And everyone's journey is different. I watch other YouTubers as well, and they can dive right in. And they're nosing this, and they can nose it for a while, and they're grabbing the nose right off the bat. And I haven't seen them. Maybe they're taking a sip off camera, and they've got it already.
Wait, so they can just smell it and go, I got it.
Yeah, they
Caramel,
can.
I got it.
Yeah.
Vanilla. That's crazy. How's my swirl getting? Figure after 3 of these, is it getting any better? Or am I just still kind of sloshing?
You swirl but if you need to, just roll it.
You swirling?
If you need to, just roll it.
That's
the roll coats the glass nice. You know, you only have to worry about rolling it on a fresh cork or on a fresh pour. I mean,
yeah.
But
I want to.
But my beautiful bride, she came in here and she poured these for us. So
there's no need for me to be sitting here doing this.
You don't need to do
I'm just trying to look cool.
Roll it. That's right. That's right. And when you come in for a week's worth of videos with a Britney Spears t-shirt on, I don't think you have to worry about looking cool there, Whiskey Wimp.
Yeah, it's already taken care of for me.
Exactly.
Britney Spears.
Exactly right. As you know, you're going first. What do you got?
Alcohol. 100%. I think that's. I got. Hopefully it's not because I said vanilla, but yeah, vanilla. That comes to mind. Like a vanilla blend. And honestly, a little bit of a coffee taste too.
All right.
So, yeah. I don't know, you looking at me like you don't believe me.
No,
what I got. You said be myself, I'm being me.
I believe everything you're saying.
I'm a peacock. You gotta let me fly.
I believe everything you believe, or I believe everything.
You believe everything I believe. That's
no, I believe everything that you're tasting.
Okay.
Because it's your palate, it's your nose.
Yeah.
I get barrel on this one. I get sweet on this one.
That's where that sweet got me in vanilla. I didn't really get a barrel taste though.
And I get I do get a hint of vanilla on this one as well. So I agree with your vanilla on this. And from my point of view, I can absolutely understand the coffee that you're getting because I think the barrel that I get on this one could be your coffee on this one.
Oh, that makes sense. Sweet. So I'm in the big leagues with palate now. I'll palate's in the big leagues.
You're always the big leagues to me, Whiskey Wimp.
Oh, thanks, Alchemist.
That's good. That's a good mixture of. That's just a good mixture of sweet and barrel and vanilla, and the finish for me of the barrel.
Yeah.
Boy, the barrel and the sweet mixed on the end dries you up just a little bit, but the vanilla's sweet finish on the end is quite nice. I like that one. Let's move on to B right away.
Yeah, let's do it.
Getting late tonight on a Sunday night already.
Yeah, well, they'll understand at work, I'm sure.
I don't know if my beautiful bride will understand as we're pushing past her bedtime.
She's a trooper. I hope you guys understand what the Alchemist does for you guys.
Appreciate that. So we're moving on to B.
Yeah, I just took my first sip and I'm getting... I mean, that's straight wood grain for me. It smells like my grandfather's wood shop. They're like, it tastes like my grandfather's wood shop in my mind. Is what's coming to my mind. And that's not a bad thing. It's very nostalgic. And that makes me ask you, since the the nose and the palate, I mean, not to nerd out too much, but there's a whole olfactory system, how that connects to memory. And that made me want to ask you, experiencing whiskey, does that ever bring you to any nostalgia? Is there anything that it kind of...
No, my whiskey journey really started late in life. I had an experience in my younger days that made me say I'm never drinking again, and it wasn't until my beautiful bride said, okay, you've got all these people who've given you so many gifts of whiskey, either you give them away or you start doing something with them. So she actually gave me I love smoking meats. And we have a beef freezer and we have a pork freezer, and we love to smoke meat. So we take a roast out, a pork roast, a beef roast, a brisket, or whatever, what have you, ribs, and we love to smoke it. And so my beautiful bride, she's incredibly thoughtful with her gifting, and she thought, okay, if he likes to smoke meat, how about smoking a drink? And so it was back in my 40s. I'm an old man now. I won't...
42.
No, much older. It was back in my 40s. My beautiful bride thought, how about a drink smoking kit? So one Christmas, she gave me a drink smoking kit, and I thought, this is amazing. And I started looking up, okay, with the whiskeys I've got as gifts, the rums I've got as gifts, the tequilas I've got as gifts, what drink is versatile enough to smoke drinks and utilize all of these gifts that I've gotten for people, so I don't have to give all these away. And I came up with the old fashioned, and that's the beginning of the old fashioned alchemist. Ooh. And I make old fashions with rums, tequilas, mezcals, whiskeys, and I love to smoke them as well. And I started, and as I was doing that, I really became to appreciate the nuances, the differences in many different whiskeys, the complexities. And I started with really enjoying scotches first, and then I got into whiskeys, and then I've got some people in some of my discords that really pushed me towards higher proof whiskeys, and how that higher proof really enhances the flavor and the profile and the nose in a whiskey. And now I'm really getting into hazmat whiskeys.
Hazmat whiskey?
Yeah, hazmat whiskey is a whiskey 140 proof and above. So it's a very high proof.
Like 151 rum.
Well, there you go. Rum is,
Wait, is rum not whiskey?
Rum is not whiskey, no. Rum is usually made with molasses.
Well.
But different story.
I'm here to learn.
That's another whole. We'll do that later. Let's focus on what we've got here. We've got to get my beautiful bride to bed.
Right. But
plus, she's got limited battery life. I've just been told or signaled. So
I see. Well, look, I'll just wrap. I'll put a bow on that.
Okay.
What you just told me was it's your beautiful bride's fault that you're a whiskey snob.
No.
I don't know.
It's my love. Oh my gosh. It's my love for the complexity of whiskey. Why I'm a whiskey snob.
But it started with your wife getting you a smoking kit.
It really did, actually.
So,
It really did. I did not start my whiskey journey until I was in my 40s
wow.
because my beautiful bride is a very thoughtful gift giver, very thoughtful and loving gift giver. That's how it all started.
Who has herself to blame?
Okay, what do you got for B?
For B, wait, did I say wood grain on this one, or did I give you a thing on this one?
You know, you've taken us down so many
Rabbit holes.
Yeah,
I know.
And where did I learn my English? You'd never believe that I'm schooled as a teacher with my English right there. But what do you got?
I got I'm tasting maple, like maple, almost like a maple syrup, or I can taste hints of nougat. I love how I'm staring at Alchemist for a reaction now.
No, you.
Am I right? I know not. Am I right? But
There's no right or wrong here. And,
Right.
and here's what my this is another whiskey snob comment and she doesn't call me a whiskey snob. I call myself this. Here's a critique my beautiful bride gives me. She says, "You lose yourself so often when you're tasting.
You look like 1,000 miles away."
I always do. I taste these whiskeys and I'm enjoying it so much. I'm like, what is that flavor? And this is where I lost myself. You're saying nougat, you're saying maple. I'm not there, but that's okay. This is your flavor profile. I'm like, no, I'm not there at all. My nose is more.
Yeah.
I'm more butter toffee.
Oh.
I'm really close to a butter toffee on this.
Yeah. No,
and such a nice baking spices with it, and
baking spices, like what kind of baking spices?
I would stick more with a nutmeg.
Nutmeg.
You know, a lot of times I get a cinnamon on a bourbon. I'm not getting cinnamon on this one this time. And what I love about bourbon is, like, especially when I'm under the pressure of a blind, I want to get the exact same thing I got last time. But even when I'm sitting in my recliner where I have bourbon on a regular basis, I don't get the same thing one night from the next night.
Even from the same bottle?
Right.
Wow.
It's different.
Okay.
So depending, we took a break and we ate dinner. Eating dinner, even though I tried to cleanse my palate with some cucumber water, having dinner is going to absolutely change my profile from having a bottle from, if I had the same bottle before dinner and I ate dinner and then I try to have that same bottle afterwards, it's going to taste completely different. So my flavor profile, my nose is going to be completely different. What the heck, you in school or what?
Well, you said you had education as a teacher, so I figured maybe that'd be the best way to. What would you recommend in terms of, like, is there a time window if you have a blind? Do you want to make sure you don't eat like an hour before or something? Is there anything you've noticed throughout your years?
I get home from work, and if I want to have a whiskey or a bourbon, I try to have it before dinner. And I even got into this in one of my chats I had where they were talking about what do you eat with what do you pair with meals, and I say I don't.
Really?
Yeah, I'll have my bourbon or whiskey before I eat, and then I'll say, even if it delays a meal to the dismay of my beautiful bride. And then someone said, how dare you? I don't put my wife before my bourbon. I'm like, well, I'm not a very good husband.
Yeah.
And my
Whiskey
wife,
before
my
wives.
beautiful bride, will probably agree with so many of my bourbon bros on that one, because she likes her meals at the proper times, and with her being hypoglycemic, I should probably prioritize that as well.
But he's prioritizing alchemist content.
All right, let's move on to C.
Alrighty.
Even though we should be giving the folks out there our notes more than our banter, I think we're here more for the banter and picking a favorite than we are for the notes this time around.
It's my first blind.
We're on we're on your whiskey journey. We're learning a little bit as we go.
And one thing I wanted to mention, when you brought up dinner, it made me think of, I feel myself kind of as someone doing their first blind and not tasting a lot of whiskey. There's like this almost sense of getting a flavor, but then like going through my inner kind of index and thinking, did I hear the word nougat somewhere? Maybe that's like influencing me. It's a weird spiral, but does that happen?
I'm gonna toss out I'm gonna throw out a YouTube channel here, which I watch SLB Drinks all the time, and I've got to throw out a toss out Trenton in SLB Drinks a little bit here, because Trenton is like the king of off the wall nose and palate in whiskeys that I would never grab the nose and the palate nuances that Trenton grabs, but I absolutely love watching Kurt and Trenton on SLB Drinks, because Trenton grabs these things I would never think of in a whiskey that he gets. I mean, old mattress.
How do you know what that tastes like?
Musty basement. He's even grabbed nougat before. Things like this. So to me, you're not off the wall at all. If you're grabbing it, toss it out there. There's nothing off limits. Just because I don't get it,
right,
doesn't mean it's not in your profile. And and it's totally okay for you to get coconut. It's totally okay for you to get nougat. This is your profile. This is your nose. So grab it and go with it.
And I feel you. I just don't want to be like any externalities to be like
nothing's off limits. Nothing's off limits at all. I mean, I'm my nose. You know, the critique of me could be that my nose is grabbing the traditional things that most people in the whiskey world grab. That's probably a criticism of me. Maybe I'm too boring, but this is what I get. This is what my nose. This is what my palate gets. So. You know, you're bringing the fun and character to the Alchemist, the Haze and Barrel Craftworks. So,
hey, it's a 2-man team here. So,
cheers
to that. That one, for some reason, tastes like Maker's Mark to me, but I know Maker's Mark is not on the docket.
Maker's Mark is not on the docket.
But that's just
But this has a really nice... I got to keep my mouth shut. Yeah, this is you today. This is you. What do you got?
I am getting a cinnamon. Almost like a tamale type. That's what I got. That, like, instantly thought, like, hot tamales or, like, those cinnamon discs, you know?
I'm going to agree with you 100% right away on that one. I get a very nice barrel on this one. And the barrel spice I get is a nice cinnamon along with the sweetness. I won't tell you what sweetness I get. I'll let you throw out whatever sweetness you're getting on it. But that very nice barrel spice, and the barrel spice I get is a nice cinnamon.
Strangely enough, I'm not so sure that I get much sweetness there.
Okay.
I instantly went hot tamales or, you know, cinnamon discs. That's just what registered for me, and I'm definitely willing to take another swig at it. See if there's anything more that my palate didn't catch the first time around. And Alchemist, I have another great idea for you.
Yeah.
A cooking with whiskey series.
I don't know if my beautiful bride is willing to put up with any more additional YouTube anything for me right now. We are so busy.
Yeah.
My beautiful bride and I we're in the middle of 3 businesses that we're putting together, focusing hard on 2. Plus, we've got our regular jobs to try to pay for it. There's not much time for anything else.
Mm.
But yeah, the barrel spice cinnamon on this one is fantastic. The caramel sweetness that goes with it is very good.
Caramel sweetness on this one?
Yeah, for me, the caramel
You
sweetness.
went from cinnamon to caramel.
The caramel is with it. It's
Cinnamon caramel.
It's laid in with it.
Huh.
Very nice all the way across the palate.
Yeah.
And in the finish is very long, all the way across the palate. Finishes well with that barrel spice in the end, and it just lingers there. And if I had to pick a favorite, I'm already picking C. Because of that cinnamon barrel spice.
Honestly, my favorite would have to be A.
A?
He's picking A, I'm picking C. What do you got?
What do you think A is?
I'm not even trying to pick.
Oh, I'm making you. What do you think?
I'm not trying. I'm not even gonna try.
You were right last time.
I'm not. We're so far into today. I'm not even gonna try, but I can tell you that C is my favorite. I love the cinnamon barrel spice on this. The barrel is so nice on this. I mean, to me, the barrel is so nice. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a single barrel select because the barrel is so nice on it. But it's really good.
I think it's the Jack Daniels.
You think A is, or you think C is?
A is.
Okay.
So A is Michter.
Oh.
B is Jack Daniels. C is 1792.
Very nice.
Oh. Well, hey, 2 right tonight. Nice job.
Very good. All right.
You're the man.
So, y'all, this has been just a fun day of filming videos.
Absolutely.
Having a good bourbon bro with me. Whiskey Wimp. I can't tell you how fun it's been. I appreciate you coming in, spending as much time with me as you can, or as you have.
My pleasure.
So if y'all have liked this, please hit like and subscribe. And you know how I like y'all having you come around. So please take it easy. Don't drink and drive. Cheers.
Cheers.